Afro scientific spirituality. My name is Remains of West. If you are watching this channel for the first time, you are highly welcome. This is a place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about a very important and necessary subject. This is the subject of dream invasion, how to stop spiritual thieves. This is a phenomenon whereby people will go to dream and then they will see people or other people try to steal things from them in the dream. This can involve taking their properties, destroying their properties, uh, taking things just like a general violation of somebody's dream space or your dreamscape. And this is a very bad thing because when this kind of situation happens in real life, these people will start losing things or be missing items. Things will be going bad for them. There'll be missing contracts. There'll be missing money. And sometimes the people will be sick and there'll be many problems. This is not a good thing. If you are having dreams and you are seeing people in your dreams stealing things from you, you should not allow this to happen because this kind of dreams will naturally uh, translate into reality, and we don't want that kind of thing to happen to us. So it is something that is not good. In African spirituality, you're going to find this phenomenon uh, a lot. There are people that are very good in dream work, people that can be able to astral project or remote view, or people that can be able to just do things out of the ordinary. There are cases whereby somebody might see or may not like you, or see that maybe you're trying to get a job, or they can be able to see that you will get into a position whereby you'll be very successful, you will have a lot of money, and you will have a lot of material things, things that will bring happiness to your life, things that will elevate you to a certain higher level, that will bring prosperity, opulence, and will move you forward in life. And when these evil people they see this kind of situation, it might be you passing a promotion exam, it might be you attending a particular college, it might be you even going abroad, it might be you even making contact with good people that will help you, that will give you more businesses, that will bring wealth and prosperity to you. When they see this kind of situations, that in the future you're going to be in a better place, and they are not happy about it, what some of these evil people will do is that if they cannot approach you physically, they cannot do anything about your situation physically, maybe they are not so close to you, they can't have access to you, they will try to do this in the spirit world, in the astral world. They will try to invade your dreams, then they will try to snatch those items from you so that you will not be able to achieve them in the physical world. This might involve them getting a sample or something from you. It might be an object, it might be something that belongs to you, a personal item, might be an hair, even a picture or something that represents you or is associated with you. They might take that items. Then we try to work on that item to make sure that you lost something, or that we try to use that item to get access to your psychic or your dream space. So with that item, they can be able to come to locate you anywhere you are in the world, in the dream space. Then they will try to steal something from you or just cause general destructions or even fight you. So the aim of this is that they are there to destroy any plans that you have, to render it null and void. So people will have dreams whereby they will see people stealing something from them. It can be an appointment later, It can be money, it can be different kind of issues. Maybe they want to give them something, as in the point of them getting that stuff, somebody will just come and just take it from their hands, and they will not see it anymore. Then in waking life, they are not going to get that contract that they are looking for. So these people can be able to use different kind of methods like this to invade your space, and they can take things from you quite easily. There are people that are very skilled at this kind of things, and today I'll be talking about how to avoid, or how to work against, to protect yourself from this kind of spiritual thieves and vampires. One thing you need to know is that the dream world is a very, very real place. It is a place of the interaction between immaterial bodies. It is a place whereby all things in the physical world are connected, and it is a place of also limited possibilities, the place of imagination and creativity, and everybody have their own view, their own space, their own internal universe that they control inside them. So when you dream, you can be able to get messages from other kind of people. You can get messages from your late ancestors. You can get messages from even deities, from fellow humans. You can be able to get messages from them as well. So it's a place whereby you can be able to interact with people that is not limited by time and space. So it is it's something that you should be guiding. You should be able to know how to guide your dream space very well, so that it will not be easily penetratable by just anybody. You should have this frame of mind, or that your dream space is 24 hours protected, that it is inaccessible to anybody, that is only you that can be able to access this space, or people that you actually permit to come into your space. A good way to protect your dream space is to create an astral altar in the dream world. Okay, you have to create a very powerful astral altar. Then you will fill it with your deities. These are spirits that you closely work with. You can bring them in. You can also decide to create servitors. These are people or thought forms that you create to do certain work of protection, that will be protecting that dream space from people that want to invade it. So not everybody can be able to come inside that space, and you should have a kind of personality that is not so welcoming to everybody. You should try to set boundaries between you and other people in your dream space. You set boundaries so that not everybody can easily get access to you. You can do this by like creating a wall, or a protection circle, or like a dome of protection around you all the time, around your dream space. You can do all these things I'm talking about through the process of transcendental meditation. When you go into meditation, when you transcend this reality, you can do this by actually creating this kind of situation in your mind, in your imagination. Then you release it into the universe. Okay, we can have a physical representation of this, like your physical altars that you have in your house. You can also move them to the astral world as well. Normally you have an altar in the astral world, but you can make it stronger. Anything you have in the physical world, you know that you have the spiritual double already. But what you need to know is that you can be able to enhance this by making it stronger, by making it more powerful, by making it um, more more formidable. We do this by doing different kind of, by giving life to it. Giving life to it might involve your daily libation, food offerings, instead burning, to even animal or offering. You can do this by giving life to that dream space. What this will do is that it will attract certain kind of energies or deities to your dream space, that they will always be dwelling there. So it will become part of their home space as well. And your spirit guides quite naturally will have access to this very space. So that when an imposter comes in, the imposter is first of all going to see them before everyone gets where you are. He has to get past them. So what this will do is that it will protect you from people that want to come to steal from you. It's just like having a house, then you have a security man. You have different kind of security men. Maybe some people have one, some people have five, some people have 10. Before somebody will say, okay, we want to come and steal in this house, they need to first try to overpower your security personnel. After they have been able to overpower them, before they will think of, okay, we want to take something from this house. Most times it's not easy to do that. You have to find a way to kill all the security personnel, or it's going to take a serious work, a major kind of work, and to do that kind of thing, that kind of operation. And not many people will be willing to try to do that kind of nonsense. So it's good for you to create this kind of security apparatus in your dream world, so that it will protect your dream space. There are people that don't even know how to do this. It's easy to get into their dream space and just take everything because it's not protected. Just like you see a house that is not protected, anybody can just walk in, kick out the door, and take things and just walk out. This is due to spiritual ignorance that many people are suffering from. So if you're suffering from spiritual ignorance, you're going to suffer a lot in the hands of so many evil people, because they are going to take advantage of you. They are going to abuse you a lot. There have been cases of people waking up, they will see scars on their body, they will see marks, people came to beat them, some they will even be sexually assaulted in the dream. This is not a good thing. When this thing happens, it means that they don't have enough spiritual protection around them in the dream world. That is why somebody can just come in and abuse them like this and just go back. This is a very bad thing. As a spiritualist, as a practitioner, you need to have a very strong dream space that not everybody can come in to just do things. Okay, that is why we need to invoke our ancestral deities, our ancestral spirits, our spirit guides. We need to make sure they are very active. Once they are active, they will be protecting us from these kind of things. One of the way to create this kind of protection is to have a altar at home. I have said this very times that is very several times that it's very important to have altars at home. What this will do, apart from the fact that it's a point of focus where you can do your meditation, your spiritual work, you also have the presence of your spirit guides dwelling in this altar. This might include your ancestors, spirits from your ancestral bloodline. It also includes your deities that you work with closely, and they are going to be there all the time. So protecting your space spiritually and also physically. So if anybody try to come to your dream space, especially your bedroom, immediately they come, the spirit will stop them from getting in, and the spirit will start fighting them. When they try once, they try to see that they cannot get into your house, or they always see people protecting your house 24 hours in the spirit world, they will leave you alone. They will go to a more easier or simpler targets. This is the way bullies behave. Bullies don't attack people that they know can have the capacity to protect themselves. They always go for weak people and vulnerable people. So when they see that they can't come into your space, they will naturally go back. I have talked severally on how to make your altars powerful, how to do different rites to increase the power of your altar, why you need to be at least spend at least 1 week in front of your altar, meditating, doing your rites, empowering the place. You have to do your best to make the unconscious conscious. You have to bring out that thing that is inside you. You have to physicalize it. And your altar is the best place for this kind of focus. It's the meeting point between the physical and the spiritual. Okay, so it should be your first gate or first level of defense against anybody that is trying to spiritually invade your space. Okay, so it's important for you to have a very powerful altar. I have talked about this uh, many times on this channel. For those people that are not members of my program, you can join, and I will teach you how to do this kind of powerful altars that your spirits will be dwelling there. Your ancestral spirits will actually be dwelling there, and be protecting your house, protecting your dream space from these spiritual invaders. Then another thing you can do to for this is a meditation. You have to have a very strong mind. A strong mind is very necessary for a strong dreamscape. How can you make your mind more powerful? I have said it all that everything is connected. Your diet, you are what you eat. If you're eating junk food all the time, it will make you spiritually weak, and you cannot be able to even have any little form of concentration. Your spirit will be very, very weak, and it will be easy to be dominated and oppressed by other people. So your diet actually matters. Eat things that are natural. This junk food, if you are addicted to junk food, you are addicted to sweets, chocolates, confectionaries, synthetic foods, all these things that will make you dumb, dull, and make you weak spiritually and physically. It is not good for you if you are not spiritually sound. Anybody that is a little bit spiritually active can be able to do things to you. When they even come into your dream space, you will not even know that somebody is there. You will not even know that this person is there to steal or to do evil. You will just be there thinking every life is just like that. And you never know when you even get attacked by people. You don't even know because you are spiritually deaf and dumb. You are spiritually dead. So your diet is very, very important. Then meditation, this thing, I cannot over emphasize, is very, very important. When you do regular meditation, calling the names of your deity, doing this meditation, what this does for you is that it draws the deity into your consciousness, it draws them into your space, it synchronizes that spirit with you. So you and that spirit become one being, one entity. You become one and the same. So when somebody try to invade your dream space, most times what they will be seeing is not you, it is that spirit. So it will be shocking to them. Imagine somebody want to come and steal something from you. The next is seeing Eshu, or is seeing Babalegwa, is seeing Osiris, or is seeing Santisma Moriete. How are you going to steal from those guys? So when they see that you're always protected, you have things or these kind of beings around you all the time, only somebody that is looking for a death wish will try to attack you. They're not going to even step near you. They're not going to come into your space. They will go for somebody that don't have any protection around them. Those kind of people in real life, they'll be giving you chance. They'll be walking. They'll be avoiding you. When you see some people, you see deities walking with them. You see Shango walking with them. You see Oshun walking with them. Everybody, even fellow spiritualists, will be afraid of you because they don't know how you can be able to do this. Meditation will give you that protection. Meditating regularly with this, calling the name of the deity, meditating, creating your mind, using your mind to build a very powerful dreamscape that is filled with a lot of deity, a lot of spiritual powers, a lot of spiritual stuff, ancient beings that many people don't even know about. It can be alien, can be different kind of stuff. Doing regular meditation will make your mind strong, will make your dream space very, very strong. It will make you very easy to fall into trance. So when somebody comes close to you instantly, you just see them, you just know. They don't need to talk. By seeing them, you will know the intention they have. If this is a good person, you will know. If this is a bad person, you will just know their intention. You will see it, then you will block them out. Okay, you block them out. They cannot be able to take anything. They will even end up going back with injuries and scars. So this is very, very good. That's why I encourage everybody to learn this stuff. Spirituality is not something that like press button. There are work that needs to be done. Even if you want to learn, you need to learn all these things, and you need to be practicing constantly. It's not like you just come in, you press one button, then you go to sleep. They expect the spirit to be working for you 24 hours. They are not slaves. Okay, they are not your slaves. You should have this kind of mindset. So there are things you need to be doing. You need to synchronize with them. You need to meet them halfway. You need to be seen to be, you need to be doing their work so that they'll be working for you. So when they see that you're actually doing their work, you're actually reaching out, uh, trying to help, trying to change things, they will be protecting you. They'll be protecting you from all this kind of evil stuff, from evil people that are trying to invade your dreams. Sometimes you're going to have people that fellow evil spiritualists. These are spiritualists that are vampires. I have talked about it several times. What they are interested in doing is destroying people's spirituality. When you go to meet these ones for help, what they will do is that they will try to tie your brain, they will try to tie your destiny, they will try to take out your protection for you to destroy your protection that you have so that they can invade your dream to steal from you. When you meet some kind of people, they are telling you to break away from your previous spiritual routine or contact, something that will be helping you, protecting you. They want you to destroy it totally so that you can focus on them. They start telling you to bring money to do some kind of expensive thing, or trying to drain you, take materials from you, try to tie your brain, tie to put you under them for control. This is a very dangerous thing. So that they can get access to you. They will want to tell you to destroy or chase away the spirits that have been protecting you. They will deceive you, tell you to chase all those spirits away that have been protecting you. Then they will now introduce their own so that they can start stealing from you. They can start draining resources from you or doing all sort of nonsense on you. When you meet this kind of people, you should be very careful about them. You should refuse them, reject them. Okay. Then we have case of people coming in to sleep with other people in their dream. This is something that is really not good. If you have this kind of situation, what you will do is that we have meditation too. We help you meditating with your bead and having a powerful altar will stop that problem. If you do all these things, does not stop that problem, then you should know that this is something you should move on to other things. We also do spiritual baths. There are different spiritual baths we do for protection. Uh, that if something is attached to the person that is making like the person a target for spiritual attack, we can be able to burn those things off from the person's body. We have different sort of spiritual ointments that we use for protection. We have different kinds of spiritual baths that the person will do, and all these problems we stop. Then if you're having constant attack and you have been doing all these things, you should also look forward to moving out from a certain environment. Sometimes you can live in the house of somebody, that person is evil and they don't want your progress. As far as you are under the roof of that person, they will try to claim spiritual dominion over you, and they will start attacking the person over and over and over and over again to make sure that the person does not have peace. The person will find themselves always losing things, will find themselves always struggling, will find themselves always having difficulty. It could be due to the people you are living with. You're living with people that don't want your progress. They'll be attacking you 24 hours. If they hear any good news, anything you are planning to do, they want to stop it, they want to break it. They will just be sending different attacks from every part of left, right, and center to come against you. So when you find yourself in this kind of constant spiritual attack, you might want to move out of that place. I will advise the person move out of that place, go to somewhere new, and start afresh. The one thing you should know, you should try not to be giving things to people. When people try to ask you for things in real life, uh, some people are not really good. Don't be too willing to be giving things like that. Before you give somebody something, make sure that you cleanse them very, very much. Okay, cleanse them very well. Giving people things is like giving them access to your dream space. So they can be able to use that method to come to invade your dream where they ask you for something and you just give them willingly. They might be able to use that kind of gesture to invade your dream. So when you see them in the dream space, you will not think anything of them, and they just come in. Before you know, they start doing nonsense, and then they stab you in the back, or they start destroying things. So giving things unnecessarily, you should be very careful the kind of things you give out to people. Okay, so this is some ways you can be able to use to protect yourself in the dream world. Okay, another good way you can be able to do this again is you can also learn how to astral project. If you can be able to astral project, it's going to help you a lot to protect you from this dream invasion people, so you can easily see them and you can easily stop them before they act. And something that like that is very good you can do too. There's some stuff that you can be able to do. You will tie this stuff and you will put it on the ground under your bed. Then if anybody comes to into your dream, they will be totally paralyzed. They cannot be able to do anything. They will just freeze if they're coming without permission. So they cannot be able to do anything. They will just stop them on the spot, and they will be there until you wake up or until you release them. So these are some kind of things you can do. You can also set off servitors to protect your dream space. You can set up astral altars. Some people set this up in the moon. Some people set this up in different locations. So it will be very difficult for when anytime you are dreaming or you are sleeping, your spirit will naturally be in that place that you have set up. So it will be very hard for somebody to reach you, somebody that is looking for you. They cannot find you in the astral world because you'll be in somewhere that is always protected all the time. It'll be very far from people to get to you. They will look for you everywhere. They cannot see your spirit to do anything. They cannot see where you are. So this is another method you can use again to hide yourself, to protect yourself, so people can not be able to reach out to you. Okay. Yeah. Pictures is like the image of the person. When you have the picture of somebody, it's like it's a physical kind of representation of that person. You can be able to use the picture of the person to act on the person in the spirit world by looking at that picture, dwelling and making contact with that image. You're actually making contact with the spiritual aspect of the person as well. So if you act on that, you can be able to make this strong enough contact. You can be able to act on it. You can be able to trace wherever the person is and try to do something to the person. So people can use this a lot. So what normally people do, you have to have a very strong protection base. If you are somebody that is very popular, this you have the stronger influence you have over people in this physical world, the more power you also have in the spiritual world as well. So people cannot be able to reach you that easily, except they are on the same level with you. Only those people that are in the same level with you that can be able to have the power or the capacity to act on you. Okay, if this it actually works, but you have to have a kind of close connection with the person before you can be able to do things to affect that person's life. Okay, if the person is far from you, person is spiritual and physically and spiritually, they have a higher authority than you. It will be hard for you to act on them with just a picture alone. Okay, it will be very hard, except you have close physical contact with them. Okay, if not, you see people that are presidents, governors, or prime ministers, big shot people. You can't just take their picture and start doing something, and you are not even up to that level yet. You take their picture to try to act on it, expecting the person to die or burn. He will not die. Nothing will happen. You are not spiritually up to the level of that person. He has he has physical authority more than you. He has spiritual authority. How did he have this power? People, collective group of people, They come together, they give the person this power, they give the person this office, they raise the person above them. So spiritually and physically, they have a higher authority more than you, because they have been given it, that has been given to them by a huge collective mass of people. So how can you be able to do something to affect that kind of person spiritually? For you to be able to do that kind of thing, you have to be very close to them, to have physical contact with them. Maybe you can be their friend, or you're working in close proximity with them, or you have also a high spiritual and physical authority like them as well. That is the way you can be able to actually influence or do something to to make change within the life of that person. Okay, when a group of people come together to vote somebody into office, or to name this person a leader, what they are doing is that they are surrendering a portion of their own spiritual authority or autonomy to this person, to give the person more power over them. And that is going to be also reflective in the spirit world as well. It will be recognized in the spirit world. So the person will have naturally more spiritual protection than the rest of all of them. Okay, this spiritual protection involves the person being given the power to make decision to affect all of them at the same time. Whether good or bad decisions, it will affect everybody. They have already given the person this power. So for them to be able to take out this person, they still need to come together again, or a huge group of people needs to come together to find a way to remove this person from office, or to take the person out of general circulation. Okay, so we need to also recognize this fact as well. You need to recognize these facts. If you try to act on this kind of person on your own, it will not really affect them. If you try hard enough, it might distract them a little bit, but it will not get the desired effect that you may actually want for it to have on them. Okay, so you need to know that these things also have limitations. Maybe one day I will do a video about the limitations of black magic or something like that. Okay, so this is all my take on this issue. If you guys have any questions, you can be able to ask now. Okay, if not, I'll be closing the chat, and we'll do this some other time. Okay, so this is what I have for you today. And those people that are having issues with dream invasion, the things that I talked about in this video, try to implement them, try to be doing them. It will help you, it will protect you from this kind of people coming to invade your dreams, these spiritual thieves that are coming to people's dreams to be stealing things. You can be able to block them out easily. You can block them out easily, and you can protect yourself. Learn how to create servitors, create a very powerful altar, spiritual and physical altar. Do the things that needs to be done. If you do this at least once a week, watch your diet, and be careful the way you give things out to people. Be very, very careful. So this will block a lot of bad people coming into your life. Okay, we block a lot of bad people. Okay, whether the acts of big picture, small picture, doesn't matter. Picture is picture. Okay, even names can be used depending on the proximity of the person to you, and how close they are to you, and the kind of influence they have in your life. Okay, so this is what I have for you today, and questions and comments are welcome. Please like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell close to the subscribe button so you'll be the first to get my videos as soon as I release them. And if you want to learn and practice African spirituality, this is the place that you need to be. I teach this subject on this channel, and you're going to have a lot of resources, and you're going to know a lot of stuff that will empower you and liberate you and tell you the truth about life. So please try to register for the program. My website is River of Knowledge, and you can reach me on WhatsApp as well, and I will tell you what you need to do for this program. If you want to read my book on quantum physics and African spirituality, the book is still here waiting for you. And if you want to do your spell work, your love spell, your exes, your packs, and your oracle tarot readings, you can also contact me as well. If you want to buy spiritual items, I sell them also on this channel. Apart from that, I wish you a very wonderful day, and I'll be seeing you in the next video as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.